Now, Lindsay, to be clear, you are admitting that you did this, correct?
Yes, I'm guilty of this crime.
No, she's not.
What?
Lindsay's innocent and the husband did it.
Wait, me? Don't act stupid, Patrick.
What?
You're a man. You obviously did it.
Ladies, I appreciate the support, but I have admitted to doing this crime.
Oh my God, ladies, they brainwashed her.
What?
Oh my
They
God. They actually convinced an innocent woman of committing the crime of a man.
Yo, what?
Girls, it's not about gender. I had postpartum depression.
Who is forcing you to say this, Lindsay?
Oh my God.
Give me names right now. Owner of the car?
Your Honor, can I take a moment to address the mob of single women in their 40s?
I'll allow it.
Great. Ladies, let me make this perfectly clear.
We're listening.
Lindsay's trial has never been about whether or not she did it.
And I have literally said that like 20 times.
Okay.
It's about Lindsay pleading insanity due to her condition.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think we're starting to understand.
Fine. You're covering for Patrick, too.
Wait, what?
Aren't you son of a bitch?
Order in the court? Ladies, there's no conspiracy. I did it. She's confused.
Wrong. She's not confused.
She obviously doesn't understand what that means.
Oh my God.
Okay, ladies, for the last time.
Why are you raising your voice at women?
Please just listen to him. Lindsay says she's guilty.
Yup.
Okay.
Her lawyer says she's guilty.
Right.
All the evidence points to her being guilty.
No, sir, we get that part.
So why are you still convinced that she's innocent?
because all women are innocent.
Yep, I give up.
Are you guys just dumb?
Yeah, we totally nailed that.
Yeah, you definitely did it.
Greetings, I am Byro, captain of the SS Galactic Bubble. I have taken over Earth and renamed it Carlos. My crew and I departed into space to orbit Carlos. From there, I could be a more efficient leader. Unfortunately, my sack of crap producer Johnny miscalculated the bubble jump, and now we have to find our way back home. But do not worry, Carlosians, I can still respond to your problems. For too long you have seen and heard a whole lot of bitching and not a lot of fixing. But a new era is upon us, for I am Byro, leader of Carlos. Greetings, Carlosians, it is I, Byro, down to business Johnson, and no, Johnson's not my last name. As your leader, I apologize that you haven't heard from me in quite some time. And there's a couple reasons for that. One, Johnny ran us into a wormhole. Thanks, Johnny. And the bigger reason, you were not ready. Carlosians were not prepared to do what was needed to fix Carlos. And if it wasn't for Lindsay Clancy fans, I think it would have taken a lot longer. Roll it, Johnny.
Every one of us that have roots that go back to the Salem witch trials, we are freeing our ancestral bloodline by coming together for Lindsay Clancy.
As you can see, female Carlosians have gone crazy, and for some reason some of them have stopped brushing their teeth. We're gonna ignore the revenge plot for the Salem witch trials or whatever you were going on about there. That was insane. You stopped and pulled over on the side of the road and turned your hazards on for this video?
Together for Lindsay Clancy. See.
When I get back to Carlos, formerly known as Earth, attention seeking on the side of the highway is a 20-year offense, and could possibly lead to a stoning. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing back stoning. It's my attempt to bring community and families closer together. You're welcome. Alright, Johnny, we've heard from the TikTok lawyers, now let's see what the TikTok detectives have to say.
Y'all are pissing me off. You're pissing me off about this Lindsay Clancy case because I'm getting real tired of seeing these asshole accounts that are like, nobody's mentioning the kids and you're all advocating for a murderer. Excuse me, we're the ones that are trying to figure out who actually did this to these poor ass innocent children. We care the most because the problem is a person, a mother, could possibly go to jail for the rest of her life and live out the rest of her miserable ass life thinking that she actually killed her kids, and you don't want to make sure that it's true?
Ah, yes, Detective Cares a Lot is doing all the legwork. How dare you question her? Johnny, do you have a picture of the investigation? Ah, yes, that's pretty much what I thought. Doom scrolling. Wonderful. I'm sure the other TikTok detectives aren't nearly as insane.
Okay, check this out. It's really crazy. Lindsay Clancy's birth chart. It's so crazy.
It's been a while, but I have to pop on here just to say that I've been following this Lindsay Clancy trial, especially as a mother of two who dealt with a lot of postpartum mental illness and, just following all their birth charts and birthdays and zodiac signs. He did it.
Oh wow, Detective Cares a Lot was the most sane. I didn't expect that. Thanks. I guess it's not that big of a deal to add a mystery to a murder case where there was none. Right, Johnny?
Indicated further on into her travels, I am completely overwhelmed trying to take care of the kids. I'm drowning every day. I feel guilty that I'm spending my family's money and not making any. I feel like I spend way too much. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
I felt like the system failed her. She was begging for help, but no one was there. I don't know if us being here will make her feel any better, but I mean, she's living in hell right now.
Just wanted to support Lindsay and just say it could be, you know, one of my sister-in-laws, it could be one of my best friends, and it could be me. So just here to support.
We are hearing her. We see that she tried everything. And I really do believe that she went into a state of psychosis.
The crowd of about 200 to 300 people lined the road as Lindsay Clancy was brought into the courthouse.
All right, we have our first candidates for stoning. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna peel back the curtain here a little bit and show you how this sausage was made. I never met my mom or my father. I grew up in several different foster homes, but thankfully was eventually adopted. Having experienced several different mothers, I noticed something. When there were situations that required their full attention, they were unable to let go of their needs and wants. Their feelings about the situation were just as valid as whatever was going on. For an example, a lot of homes I was in would take in drug babies. Heck, I was one myself. And if you haven't dealt with a drug baby, they constantly scream and cry and are unable to get comfortable. The majority of these foster moms could not handle it. They would quickly lose patience. And some of these babies had it so bad they had special beds to help soothe them. And a lot of the time they would just lay them in that and they would scream and cry for hours. Or if one of the foster kids were old enough, they would just pawn it off on them. I actually didn't mind this. I enjoyed the challenge. I can't describe the feeling of making an uncomfortable baby smile for the first time. There's something magical about it. Oh, jeez. Johnny, It's Dusty in here. I can hear you asking, well, why would they sign up for it if they didn't want to deal with it? The answer is simple. Money. Now, I'm not saying that this is all moms or even the majority, but I am saying that there are too many. And it's getting more rampant and out of control since the invention of the internet. The validation the internet offers is more personal and centered around them, something a family or child could never do for these types. So how are you going to fix it, dear leader? Are you going to ban women from the internet? Well, yes, I am. They'll also be banned from being police officers, military, politicians, and driving. With that one move, I saved millions of lives. But that still doesn't fix the underlying issue. And I can hear some of the slower Carlosians out there saying, is this really that big of a deal? Aren't there bigger fish to fry? And my answer is no. Women have laid a minefield between you and the real problems out there, and the only way to fix it is to get them out of the way. So I'm going to end on this. Patriarchy 1.0 was sanity. Patriarchy 2.0 will bring it back. Frog bless.